Hello, Gemini. Welcome into your reading. This is Angie here from Intuitive Tarot. It's my first Gemini reading. I'm a new YouTuber. I've only been doing this since February, really. So let's tap in, see what your energy looks like for today. These readings are timeless, as always. Sorry, I'm covered in cat hair. So let's have a look and see. Whenever you tune into this reading or click on this reading, or if it comes across your feed, there's a message here for you. So this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm going to use the Everyday Witch Tarot, find messages of guidance. We'll call in Spirit. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, and the Divine, please come forward and oversee this act of divination for my Gemini collective. Okay, you guys, let's see what we have. What do you need to know at the time you view this reading? Oh, Five of Swords. This is your energy, air energy. And the crossing card is Four of Wands. It's a big celebration. Five of Swords represents gossip and, fighting. What you need to focus on is the Knight of Swords. So this is fast movement, you guys. Wow. Moving quickly for what? Towards what? Seven of Wands in your recent past. So this was fighting off, competing energies. Maybe feeling your space has been invaded. Seven of Wands talks about competition. Competing energies coming through. And the Nine of Pentacles is in your supporting energy. It's lovely, feeling very abundant, very grounded. It's Earth energy, the Pentacles. In your near future, we have the Hanged Man, Pisces energy. Hermit is in the guidance from Spirit. And what do we have for your environment? Your general environment around you at this time, other energies around you even. Gemini, let's see what other energies are about you at this time. Oh, a bit of stubbornness maybe. Come on, Spirit. What's Gemini got for its environment or the energy surrounding them? Justice card, gorgeous, major arcana here. The card of Libra. This is getting balance. Maybe something is unfair. Or it could be things are, actually it's the opposite of that is what I'm getting. The things are fair. Justice being declared maybe by yourself. Bringing in fairness into a situation. Is that what it is, Gemini? Let's see. Oh, that's it. Death is in your hopes or fears, you guys. Death card. Nobody likes to see the death card. This is often a message of transformation, It's not as fearful an energy as people think when you see the death card. Like, one way of looking at it is that one door is closed behind him there and one is open. It's also about cutting ties. Maybe that's what needs to happen in your life at the moment. Got the Five of Pentacles in your potential outcome, but I feel there's another card here for you. I don't know what's going on. There is another card Five of Pentacles is a lack mindset, being in that left out in the cold sort of feeling. No, I can't find another card for you there. It's not coming forward. Just move these around a little bit, get some clearer bit of space between them. So maybe, yeah, is that what you're feeling at the moment, Gemini? Is it a kind of feeling closed in, claustrophobic, kind of restricted energy? There's a lot of restriction here, a little bit there with the Justice card having that blindfold on. And also that feeling of being left out in the cold. So, okay, we'll have to get some. I've got the High Priestess there at the back of the deck. You're so intuitive, Gemini. Honest to God, look at that. This is tapping into your own inner wisdom, trusting your gut. That's what you're doing at the moment, according to this spread, and this being underneath the surface here. Okay, we'll keep going. We'll get clarification, please, Spirit, for the Five of Swords and the Four of Wands. Three of Wands, I like this, and Eight of Pentacles at the back of the deck. This looks really good. So yeah, there's this gossip around you, maybe there's fighting, arguments. Swords is all about words, thoughts, feelings as well, being hurt, so that's the energy you feel you're in at the moment. There's kind of tension and fighting and, just bickering is what's coming to mind. The Four of Wands and the challenge, there's some kind of celebration. You've crossed over a finish line here, and it's in the challenge position. It's like this doesn't support this. They're like opposite energies. This is people working against one another, and this is them, coming together to celebrate something like a victory. There's balloons and everything. A very festival image there in the background. 1111 might mean something to you. Gemini energy is coming through with that 1111, I suppose, reference. The Three of Wands is clarification here, and this is all about waiting patiently for your ships to come in. Are some of you traveling or moving away from this situation here where there's tension and friction between people or conflicting energies? Even maybe you're moving away from that to calmer waters. But this is a card of expectation. It's almost like she is very confident there. She's standing in that Three of Wands energy, and she's got this little kind of contented face on her expression on her face, and she is ready to go. She's packed her hat and her broom and everything, and she's been protected by Spirit as well there with the. So you're very much protected by Spirit at the moment. There's a little salamander or something there at the feet. And you're very guided, Gemini, at this time, I feel, as well. So this looks very positive that you want to come away from that bickering energy, whatever that is for you. So take what fits and leave the rest, as they say about these readings. Not every Gemini reading will resonate with every Gemini. It's a large community of you. And, it's, yeah, don't force it to fit either, was the only other thing I wanted to say. So what we've got here at the back of the deck, I can't ignore it. The Fool is there. This is about a fresh start, a new beginning, taking a leap of faith, of course. So the Knight of Swords is charging forward, and this is what you need to focus on in this position of your spread. You need to focus on moving quickly, speaking your truth here with the Knight of the Sword energy. This is the sword of truth in his hand. And the moon, then, to clarify it, is the moon speaks to, what is hidden. So it might be finding out the truth about something and, cutting this secrecy or, whatever has been hidden here in the moon energy. The moon is a Pisces energy as well. You might have a Pisces in your surroundings or near you, because it's here twice in the center spread, with the Hanged Man as well. They're the two major arcana of Pisces. So yeah, this is good. You're going to be focusing on cutting through with that knife or sword of truth. And it could be also that you're learning something you know, about what has been hidden. And that's what you're going to be focusing on anyway, according to, yeah, that placement. This looks so good. Seven of Wands, then, as I said, is about competition. So let's clarify this Seven of Wands for Gemini today, please, Spirit. It's the Fool card. Wow, that's amazing. Got the Emperor here and the Nine of Pentacles in the energy supporting you. This again is, sorry, I never even explained these two. Look at this, like Seven of Wands. I said it's, yeah, competition. And this woman looks so free, like it's always male or female. It doesn't, you know, ever in tarot, it never is specific to gender. So you place the energies where they fit you, Gemini, you know. But this is freedom, you know, compared to where she is there. She's trying to defend herself, and you might have in the recent past found that you were defending yourself against external energies trying to take, you know, you could have had a lot of responsibilities as well, or it could be people that were, you know, the energies that were pulling from you. This can be a workplace situation, or it could be at home. People aren't pulling their load or doing their bit, you know. But there's no, you know, that's the furthest thing from teamwork. You're feeling very like you have to defend yourself because people are kind of attacking that person there. But this is sort of contradictory then. The Fool is saying, you know, she's turned her back on this sort of energy for starters, and she's stepping out with a leap of faith into something new and fresh and bold and brave, you know. So this is something that's happened in your recent past, Gemini, and you should be so proud of yourself for this courage that you've harnessed, you know. Um, the next card then we had clarified already, the Nine of Pentacles. This is, you know, feeling abundant, feeling like you have everything in the 3D that you need, you know, all the physical and material things to keep, you know, keep you feeling stable, feeling, you know, grounded, tied to the earth, feeling secure and happy. You know, she looks so happy and content there, her book and the whole lot, like it's lovely. I'm being clarified by the Emperor. This Emperor is, you know, very much a leader. Um, you know, it's a card number 4 as well in the majors, and it speaks to you know, number 4 speaks to stability, and it was like that 1111 we had at the very beginning there with the Four of Wands. So it's very much sitting in his sort of, he's worked hard for this throne position, and he's sitting in his victorious seat, if you want. And again, it can be male or female, but it's also a thing that the Emperor does, is standing by their boundaries. Like he's literally looking like he's protecting this lady here in her peace, in her stability and her security. Yeah, and the Emperor's Aries energy. There might be somebody in your energy that's an Aries, or you could be harnessing this as well. You know, this might be you defending your peace here. It's absolutely what it looks like. So in the near future, then we've got the Hanged Man. Oh yeah, there's the Queen of Swords at the back of the deck there, and it's sort of supporting energies there as well for that Emperor and Nine of Pentacles. It's like she's so smart. She knows so much. You know, she's really intelligent. Um, she doesn't mince her words. She tells it like it is. You know, she's no problem standing up for herself and standing up for her boundaries, which is very, you know, it's almost confirming this Emperor energy again, that this person doesn't suffer fools. That's the word I was looking for. The Fool is here all the time. Why I can't find that word, we don't know. So Gemini, what's this Hanged Man in the near future? You're going to be getting a new perspective, or will you be coming to a standstill? Let's clarify. Come on, Spirit, now let's have a look at the Hanged Man energy there, please. Hanged Man for Gemini today. Card to clarify. Yeah, I think it's almost like taking a break, assimilating everything, integrating things maybe. We have a card for Gemini for the Hanged Man. in the near future, please. That'll be it. Two of Cups. There's an Ace of Pentacles. Siege of an idea. So let's see what it says here. The Two of Cups. So this is about either divine union or divine partnership, you know, in love. It's a card coming together, you know. So it can be a business, obviously it can be a professional or a platonic union of people, but it's like, to me it's speaking of two hearts coming together, because it's the Two of Cups, and it's, you know, they both have the same maybe vision or passion, or, you know, the love of the same thing, and it's like you sharing your energy with somebody else maybe to get a new perspective, you know. Looking at it from all angles and chewing it over maybe with somebody in your circle is sort of what you'll be doing in the near future, and it gives you that new perspective. That's what I feel is coming through here for you, Gemini. So the Hermit then is your guidance from spirit, the Hermit energy. So this speaks again of wisdom, like being very wise. You can see the owl there up on top. There seems to be spirit familiars in every one of these. Got the Queen of Cups at the back of the deck there, and she's a very motherly, nurturing energy. You know, it's the Queen of Emotions. This is another Piscean water sign energy. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, if you know anybody like that, maybe they're in your energy at the moment. Yeah, but or somebody just really nurturing and loving, you know, that's really in control of their emotions. That somebody might be around you, and it can also be a male or a female, don't forget. So okay, let's see what we have here with the Hermit and the Four of Cups. This is guidance from spirit here. So this man in this image here of the Four of Cups, it's he's in a lack mindset, you know. He's looking at these three cups and he's kind of like, oh yeah, I'm bored, this is the same old rigmarole, you know. And he's so fed up and sort of downcast over, you know, this is all he has, is kind of his attitude. The glass is only, it's half empty really in his view, you know. But he doesn't see this boy coming towards him with another cup, and that this is something as well. The message usually with the Four Cups is, you know, don't miss an opportunity when you're getting into this state of mind of lack, and I only have X, Y, and Z. If only I had something. That's like when you're too, you know, swallowed whole with that sort of energy, that you're kind of so distracted with it that you don't see what's right beside you, which is another opportunity. These are like three opportunities to fail that he's looking at, you know. But there's nothing that's an opportunity that's a failing. Everything is a lesson. Gemini, you must know that now. Yeah, there's so much intelligence in this. I mean, this is like a master, a leader. The traditional tarot, it's an old, wise-looking man, and he's following the star in the lantern, which is literally the star in the star card. So following his dreams, following his wishes. So this is guidance from spirit, is to continue to follow your dreams, follow your wishes, and don't, if you find yourself in this sort of bored, fed up attitude, don't discount things that are given or offered to you, because it could be just the thing that you need to come out of that sort of fed up, you know, like stalemate comes through here as well, like you're just feeling stagnant. And yeah, it can be overwhelming, and absolutely it can. And I totally have found myself in this place as well. It's like I'm so busy kind of nursing the hurt or whatever it is, disappointment comes through there as well. And it's like you nearly have the blinkers on and you cannot see an opportunity coming through the door when it does come, because you were so hoodwinked. Is that the word? Yeah. I'm thinking of those, what are they even called? I'm having trouble thinking now. Maybe you can help me out. You know those blinkers on horses? Are they blinkers? I don't even know what they're called, but they're kind of to make the horse, they're put on the sides of the horse's eyes, so the horse just looks straight on. Um, yeah, that's what's coming to mind, that you're going to miss what's beside you, basically, if you're just totally tunnel vision on this. Anyway, I hope you understand and this makes sense to you. But yeah, hermiting, introspection as well comes across with this hermit card too. That all the treasures that you need in the whole world are within you, Gemini, and it is about looking within. That hermit card as well is something, a bit of introspection here and there really does help. And it also helps to kind of integrate this new perspective. Maybe that's something that you need to do, is kind of meditate on it. Or, I can't help but mention that with her meditating there in this image. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. We'll see what's in store with the Justice card. So this is sort of your environment, immediate environment. So it could be, um, you're finding balance. There's a lot of balance going on here with the scales, the black and white cat, the yin and the yang. So Gemini, let's see what we have for you for the Justice card today. It's number 11 card. Wow, so much repetition with this theme. And Gemini, it's very you, with this monochrome energy and 1111 and 2 cups. And what else was there? So much yin and yang, very much a theme here. So we'll see what we've got. It's this one, is it? Yes. 6 of Pentacles. And at the back of the deck is the 5 of Wands. And then this is another card of gossip, isn't it? The Justice card has the 6 of Pentacles. So 6 of Pentacles shows, it's almost 3 generations here. And this is a card of reciprocal energy, where, whatever you give out, you also get back. So it's equal give and take. And that's justice, that's fairness. When things are fair. So if you're feeling there's a fair environment or energies around you, that people are at their core, they're pretty fair in their minds, they would always be reasonable, equal give and take here, confirming the Justice card. I mean, it couldn't be more clear that there's a lot of balance there, that people do their bit, and everybody mucks in, is sort of the energy coming from the 6 of Pentacles as well. And no matter what generation they are, they all pitch in. But they all need, their dose of love and material sustenance as well from you. If you're the one in the center here, Gemini, if you imagine that, and you're giving to the younger generation as well as to your elders, but you're feeling that you have enough to give and take as well, comes from that. So being in that sort of situation is really lovely, this younger energy has its hand on its heart, so it might be a younger person than you, a child maybe, or a grandchild, or I don't know, nieces, nephews, anything like that, godchildren, I don't know, but they have some, they're very, very thankful for having you in their life. Look at the way he's looking up at her and holding onto his chest. It's like he's so happy and so thankful, for your support. So Gemini, that's a beautiful message coming in there from Spirit. So we'll move on to the Death card here. And again, it's that monochromatic look again predominates this. There's another message other than one door closes, another one opens. It's a card of transformation, death. It's death of the old and bringing in the new, this talks about transformation and a completion, as well as in one life that you used to live, or an old habit that you used to have is dead, it's gone. Could be an old partnership, old, way of living, whatever that means to you, but where it fits, obviously, Gemini. But yeah, this guy is looking like he's holding that sword of truth. We've been following around the table here, and he is cutting that cord. Like, you can see the cord is only holding on by one thread at this point, but he's in the process. And that could be you at the moment, Gemini. You are in the process of cutting off energies and people and situations, person, place, thing that does not serve you anymore. And this is about your rebirth. This is about your transformation, Gemini. I really feel it strongly. We'll have to get a card anyway to clarify this for you. This is very exciting, and it's very heavy stuff as well, you know. You have the fairness around you, though. I feel like, you know, if you have a supportive environment, which I've seen in that Six of Pentacles and the Justice card just now. Wow, look at that for an explosion. This is fabulous. Love this, you guys. Ace of Wands, so much excitement and fire. So it's fire energy, obviously, the Ace of Wands, but this is literally coming up with something, a new passion, something that you want to pursue. Maybe it's been something that you've held on to for a long time. And clarifying the Death card, it's like now that you've cut ties or are cutting ties with the old, you can enjoy something that you feel passionate about, something that you're going to go after. Like an ace is a seed of an idea, and it is literally that thing you're going to be getting, this idea, or you've had this idea already of something you can do that's creative. Maybe there's art there, painting, drawing, you know, writing, you know, anything at all. It could be anything creative that you can get your hands on, and the fire in your belly is really, you know, going to spark this new project, new task. Could be as simple as a hobby. It could be music as well. I just noticed the notes there, and to do with gardening, herbology, but something for you. I feel that this is it. You're going to start big time pouring into your own cup. Um, and this is such a treat for you, like to be able, it feels like that. You know, she's wearing Dorothy's red shoes there, as far as I can see. I don't know. Um, from the Wizard of Oz, that just hit me out of nowhere. And she's the good witch. That's you, you know. Gemini, that's you. You're the good witch. It's like, yeah, but you see the face on this lady here. She's just so surprised. Something that she had kind of dreamed of is coming to light, or she's now got the freedom to go for it, because it looks so free as well compared to this other energy here where it's misty and a bit insidious looking, you know. So yeah, I haven't said that in a sentence in a long time. Insidious. Isn't that a movie? Comment below, you guys. I'm never any good at remembering who started and what. So we have to clarify our card of lack here, which I don't like. Nobody likes to see the Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold, feeling excluded, feeling maybe also that you have been, this is your potential outcome here. You might have felt that you were sort of being pulled down by this younger energy here in this image. No, it needn't necessarily be a younger person, but it could be that you are there with your lantern trying to find a place for you to go with this energy here. It seems to be a bit of a drain. Now, it could be a child, it could be yourself and a kid, male or female as well, of course, with the witch there, she's female, it doesn't make a difference. But just, you know, you're lost in the dark, you're homeless, you're looking for somewhere to go, and that's kind of, so that could be in any regard, that this is how you're feeling at the moment, that you have a responsibility here with some of the younger energy or somebody else. It could be even someone, you know, your equal age or whatever it is, but it's like um you feel so disadvantaged because there's two of you almost, and if there wasn't so many of you, it's the other feeling I'm getting. You know, if you're on your own, you would say, yeah, I could find emergency accommodation, but when there's another one, or it could be three, two, three, any amount of people that you're responsible for or feel responsible for, that's feeling trapped. And you know, you're feeling very limited on your opportunities there for how you can get shelter for the night. Wow, and that's a quite a dive into the Five Pentacles. I don't normally do that, but let's have a look for your card of clarification from Spirit. Please, Spirit, can we have a card to clarify this Five of Pentacles for Gemini today? Please and thank you, Spirit. I'm loving that fire image below there, though, the bonfire. It's beautiful. The Ace of Wands. So stunning. Oh, wow, look at this. There's the Judgment card, you guys, at the back of the deck. Look at that. Oh wow, and all the musical notes. Does somebody play music maybe? Comment below and tell me how this resonates for you, if anything makes sense. But there's an awful lot of, there's musical notes in this one, and then they're here again in this beautiful image here. She's trotting along, such a sense of freedom, like a judgment has been called here. It's like this is the second to last card in the major arcana. This card 20 is judgment. So, this is skipping along to a new beginning or to a completion, like she's whistling all the way home. It's like a card of freedom. Looks so beautiful, butterflies and everything. So it is about transformation, I feel, this whole thing. Um, yeah, okay. Let's see these two final cards. This is your potential outcome. And look at, she's got her back turned to this card and this person on it. And I feel like, remember I just said a minute ago she's left outside that building and she's finding somewhere else to live. But this lady over here, she's built her own castle. I know it's not big enough for her to go into it, but it's a 9 of Cups. This is emotional fulfillment, very independent energy here. But she's just feeling so emotionally fulfilled, so emotionally stable. There's Cups energy again. And just, yeah, Cups are your emotions. It's like she's built herself this trophy. It's what it looks like, in fact. So this is you, Gemini. You're turning your back on this lack mindset here, at this old habit of maybe feeling that you have to bring people along with you everywhere you go. You have more responsibilities, you were saying to yourself, than you actually have. And this independent energy here, it's coming across as, you're emotionally secure all by yourself inside that heart of yours, Gemini. You really can feel there's, it's a heart made of actual gold. I can't help but see the gold on her sleeves and everything in this image now. But this life here where it's cold and horrible, and now we have this one here which is on the beach in the sun, like there's snow and everything over here. It's actually snowing on top of them, but such a contrasting energy. And I know they say that as well about Gemini. It's about contrast as much as anything else. That monochromatic, imagery comes to mind. But yeah, this is fabulous. What an outcome. And it is this trophy that brings me right back to this card here of judgment. Like she's skipping home in a victorious sort of manner. And this is like when she gets there, then she sits on her beach in the beautiful sunshine, and she builds herself a trophy. I am the winner. You are the winner, Gemini. And this is absolutely what we've gotten for you today. I just love it. I love, love, love it. Might just get you a Moonology card to close out the reading for you. Let's see what we've got. Let's shuffle these up and we'll pick a card for you. Let's see what you've got. Okay, card for Gemini, please. Let's see what we have. And it's this one. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. And meditate and contemplate. Moon in Pisces. This is so strange. A new start is coming. There's your Moonology cards, you guys. So a new start is coming. That's a new moon card. And meditate and contemplate is new moon in Pisces. Bring love into the situation is new moon in Aquarius. I hope this all made sense to you. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will speak to you in my next one. And also ring the notification bell. You'll be informed as to when I'm connecting with your energy again, Gemini. And I'm looking forward to it. Lots of love and light. Namaste.